So welcome. This video is designed to help you understand what candlestick is and how you can benefit or profit from candlestick as a trader. It's made specifically to help you to understand what candlestick is and how you can profit from the price movement reading candlesticks, right? So we are going to start from, let me wipe everything I have here. Okay, so removing everything, what you can see on the screen here, they are called candlesticks. If you are a beginner here, all these stuffs, they are called candlesticks. So as a beginner, the best way to understand this candle is they are telling what's happening in any particular market you own, either GBP, JPY, USD, JPY, any particular market. The candle is the representation of every transaction that is going on, either a buy or either a sell, either consolidation or any kind of trend. The candle is telling you whatever is happening in the market. So it's a representation of every transaction that is happening in the market. So let's imagine you have something like this on TradingView and you just see a whiteboard. So what are you coming here to do? You have no knowledge, right? You have no information here, but that doesn't mean transactions are not happening, right? The big banks, they are making their transaction is happening, buying and selling is happening. But once you don't have this candlestick, you don't have any representation of what is happening outside of this trading view, and you can't go anywhere to say you want to trade or do whatever you want to do. To our advantage, we have candlesticks, and that is why candlestick is on board right now. So these are candlestick, and they just represent, the simple way to understand is they represent everything that is happening in the market. They represent the buying, they represent the selling. They are showing you every transaction that is happening in the market. Either the price is consolidating, the price of a particular asset is consolidating, is buying, is selling. Candlestick is designed to show you. We have different kinds of candlesticks, as you can see. So if we should go on, let me take this off. So we should go here now. You can see we have the body of the candlesticks. So these are the body of the candle, the body itself. We have the body, we have the border and the wick. So I'm going to show you the body, the border and the wick of the candle so you understand. So how I'll do this is by closing one of it. So we have closed the body of the candle. So okay, then you know what the body of the candle is whenever you see a candlestick. So this is also a candlestick, but right now the body of the candle is not there. So the body is representing the one inside, that one that shows all the colors for you. That is the body of the candle. So let's go back. Let me show you now. Let's turn on back the body and let's turn off the borders and okay. So as you can see, there's a slight difference. There is some border that is on it. So to show you this more appropriately, what's going to happen is that I'm going to turn off the candle as well, the body as well, so you understand what I'm saying. Let's okay now. So you can see right now, this is what's remaining. You can see these are the wicks of the candle. That's what's remaining right now. So with this also, you can understand what's happening. So they made it easy for us in a sense that they brought the body, border, wick, so everything is complete. So let's turn it back on, then the border. So we have it here, and you can change the color here. I've shared that in my previous video. You haven't watched, you do good for yourself to go watch that video. So let's okay. That's what it is for me to show you there. So what do you need to know about candlesticks? Again, there are different kinds of candlesticks. This is bar candle, is also part of candlesticks. Because this is bar doesn't mean it's not a candlestick. It's a candlestick. You can change the color and you can do all other stuff like we did the last one. So you can see bar up, bar down. You can change the color and do all you have to do here. So let's go back there, and you can see this is the candle. So that's the one we used recently. This one is called the halo candles, and you can see how the halo candles, this is what they represent. This is how they look on the chart. So you can see the volume candle. We have also volume candle. This one's, they show you the volume. So it's kind of like you have to, subscribe or something before you see this one, because I don't know why. So the volume candle, we have the lines. So the lines also, they are kind of like representation of whatever is happening in the market, right? So the line, we have this one also, the line with markers. So this one shows you marker. We have step, and a lot of them, I can actually can do a lot of them, all their candles, right? But I choose to use this one, this particular candles that have the body, the wicks and all. So you can choose to use any one you want to use, right? You are free to do whatever you want to do there. Just make sure you know what you are doing. That's all. So let me show you now what candle does for us. So let's go on the higher time frame. Let's go on the higher time frame now. Let me show you what candle mainly do for you as a trader. So right now, as you can see, like I gave my last example, this blank page now, you don't know what's happening. But once the candle comes on board, it shows you what's happening, the transaction that is currently happening. So let's mark out this particular zone and let me explain something for you real quick here. So what you see here is a buying market. So everything here is buy. You understand? So this trend is called an uptrend. So from here right now it's called an uptrend, right? This is an uptrend. Reason because the price is breaking highs, is breaking the previous highs. That's the best way and the simplest way I can put it for you. The price is breaking the previous high, so it's going back up. So immediately it breaks this, we know that it's going to break this, or it reverses. So immediately it breaks this, we know that it's going to pull back down, or it's going to break this, or it's going to reverse, and you can see it reverse, and it crosses here. You can see it went back down, right? So that's how you can know if it is buying or selling, and that's what they call trend, either uptrend or downtrend. So from here that I showed to you, this is a weekly time frame. So this market is buying. So anything you are doing here and you are buying, you are making profit. There's no magic to it, right? There's no magic to it. The buyers, the current people in this market right now, they are buying. So you as a retail trader, all you have to do is to join them or vibe along and buy. Nothing more. You don't have to do anything. But once you sell, the market will go against you. So this is sell. Let's say you are selling. The market is going against you. It's going up. So once you are trying to sell and you don't have enough capital to push the market, it means you are going against the trend. That's why we have uptrend and we have downtrend. So this is an example of an uptrend using candlestick representation I've showed to you now. So let me go on the downtrend using candlestick representation also to show to you what the downtrend is. So we are going to use this mini zone as well. So we can use this part as well. This is a downtrend. What is a trend? Current happening in any particular environment, right? That's trend. What is currently happening? So what's currently happening here? If you are in this market or you are on this trade this day, all you need to make money from market is to sell. If you buy, you are going against the trend. Because here is buy just now doesn't mean here must be buy, right? The market consolidates, it pulls back, it consolidates, it moves up, it pulls back again, consolidate, go. So it moves in sequence. It moves in sequence, right? So you just have to follow the trend. It creates a high, it comes back to create a low, it goes back again to create a higher highs, higher than the previous high. So that's how it keeps moving on an uptrend. And once it's downtrending, it creates a low, it moves back up a bit to create a lower low, to come down again to create another low, again to go back again to create a lower low. So that's how it keeps going. Uptrend, downtrend, that's how it keeps going. All you need to do is to spot a trend and ride along with the trend. That's all. I know it's simple, you know, the way I said it is kind of like simple, but if you should do it, you'll get the result you want, right? If you should do it, you get the result you want. And sometimes we don't do it. Why? Because we're trying to, you know, think our own way. You're trying to think our own way that, okay, let me do like this. Let me just try. There's nothing you have to do here. You just have to understand what's happening in the market. Like right now, the way I trade, right now I see the market pulling back down. Let's say the market keeps trending, it start pulling back down, and I see a break here. I know it's coming to respect either this block or this block. So this is what I'm waiting for, right? If it doesn't respect this block, it's respecting this block. So if I lose here, I have the confidence of winning here, right? Let me show you what I mean. So I have the confidence of buying here because I know this market is uptrending right now. I buy here, what happened? Market takes me out. What is it telling me? Is it that it's a change of trend? Not yet. Let's see what is happening. I know the price is coming here because I'm using blocks. And most times I compensate it or I use Fibonacci as well. So I'm buying here as well. And this is also on the higher time frame. So higher time frame lets you to spot trend very fast. That's one secret again you need to know, either as a beginner or intermediate. Higher time frame helps you to spot trend very fast. On the 15-minute time frame, we should go here now. You might be seeing a lot of sales on this particular trend I just showed to you. You might be seeing a lot of trend, and that will make you to lose money as well. So you have to use higher time frame to determine your trend. So I buy here, I'm targeting where I am targeting here, this particular high here, because I know it's going to take out the high. So let me zoom out and let's see how it goes, because I told you it's already uptrending. How do I know? I know because from the previous move of this market, you can see this market is not selling. Clearly, this is a weekly time frame. So this market is no way selling. So I don't need to expect much sales on this market, right? I need to observe more buys than sales, right? You can see what's happening. So if we should keep going, that's what we'll see. This USD JPY, you're asking what's the pair. So like I said, we are targeting this high. So buying from here and targeting this high, you see as it's going. And this is on the weekly time frame. So what do you expect if you see this now? We expect a break again on this high. But I'm not doing analysis on USD JPY. I'm just showing you how the candlestick is representing, the current happening in the market. How candlestick is telling you what's happening, where the buyers are, where the sellers are, and what they are doing. It's either they are buying or they are selling, or it's consolidating. So the candlestick is just telling you everything about what's happening in the market, right? So that's just basic thing that candlesticks help you to do in the market. And without a candlestick, I think you can't trade on a blank page, right? So the candlestick is helpful, and using the higher time frame to determine the trend, using the candlestick and the higher time frame to determine the trend of the market before you buy or sell will help you a lot. So this is all for this video, and see you in my next video.